Man, even though my last video was about how Gunther sucks, basically, that wasn't really the point of the video, but that's what it turned into. I'm aware of that, cucks. You know what I'm saying? This next video is going to be about AEW, right? Jesus Christ, how bad can this company get? You know, first of all, at the end of the month, we get the AEW video game, so of course the haters going to be buying that at midnight and probably streaming it, motherfucks. So get ready for that. Two, in terms of AEW, right? The new feud now is MJF versus Adam Cole. This, to me, I'm not exaggerating when I say that this is by far the worst feud for a world title ever. Ever, motherfucks. There isn't one that's worse. First of all, Adam Cole has been in this company for 2 years and has done absolutely nothing. So there's that, number one, cucks. Number two, Adam Cole, since his return, has also done nothing, right? So you'd think, oh, he's back, have him beat someone with high profile. No, instead they just inject him in the main event scene, right? One of my buddies who I met at this hookah bar, right, was saying how he thinks Adam Cole's going to win. And it took everything I had not to laugh at his face. Like, there's a 0 chance, motherfuckers, 0 chance that Adam Cole is winning. I mean, there's obviously a chance, but it's a very low chance, right? Adam Cole is garbage. Adam Cole is one of the least believable wrestlers in AEW. So imagine what that means. That means that you have people like Orange Cassidy who are more believable than him. Adam Cole is like this skinny, fat guy. Like, if you saw him on the street, you'd think, oh, this guy goes to the gym once a week, right? But I would destroy him completely, is what you'd probably think, right? I'd fucking tear this guy apart. He's billed as 6 foot. He obviously is not. You can just tell. I did some Googling, and it turns out that the consensus is that he's 5'7" or 5'8". There's people who say, they're like, I'm 5'10" or 5'11", and they have a picture of Adam Cole, and they're like 3-4 inches taller than him. So Adam Cole is at most 5'9". Let's say he's 5'8", because some people say he's 5'6". So he's 5'8", right? He was 1 inch taller than MJF when they were talking, right? So how fucking small is MJF? In what world? You know, he's like, oh, Vince McMahon wants me to wrestle for him. Why? Why? Like, I cannot wait until they have MJF and they put him next to, like, The Miz or something, right? And The Miz just towers over him. You know, and then you realize, oh, shit, that's what The Miz is. And this is what MJF is, a tiny little jobber, right? Oh, he works out 3 times. I don't give a flying fuck, motherfucks. You know, we need people that are good. In my opinion, AEW is now scraping the bottom of the barrel. This is the worst world heavyweight feud of all time. And to make matters even worse than they already are, cucks, what do? They have MJF go and, you know, battle Adam Cole in a promo, right? MJF wins, hands down. MJF just buries this motherfucker. And he's like, look, dude, you're small, right? And you used to look like a world... Like, imagine the insult. You used to look like a world champion, which is obviously a lie, because you never looked like a world champion. But the argument is that you look so shit that even when we pretended that you looked like you could be champion, you look so much shit compared to that. But because when he was world champion, and he had the world champion physique, he still looked like shit. That really shows the kind of shitty look that Adam Cole has now, right? He's not cool at all. Now his beard is turning gray, which is something wrong with that, right? But it's like that combined with his overall look just makes him look even worse. Now he's starting to look like a homeless man. His hair's getting too long. It's too slicked back. His whole presentation is garbage, right? Then we've got, who's ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby? That's not something a world champion would ever say. You know, the only logical thing would be to have AEW sign the Dudley Boys and they can debut during an Adam Cole MJF promo and just put them both through tables and then we never see them again. That's what should happen. But that's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is we're going to keep hearing these shitty promos between these two, right? Now, with that being said, the only way to put Adam Cole over is to basically say that at one point people thought he was great. That's the only way you can put Adam Cole over. And that's what MJF tried to do. Because he simultaneously buried him and put him over. He was like, you were Shawn Michaels' handpicked guy. What? Handpicked to do what, motherfucks? To be a jobber? I don't give a flying fuck. He didn't even make it to the main roster. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was clearly going to be an NXT guy because you look at him and you look at Ricochet, right? Ricochet's better in every possible way, right? And he's bigger and stronger looking. So it's like, and look at Ricochet. He's a jobber on the main roster, right? Adam Cole wasn't going to make it. Adam Cole sucks ass, motherfuckers. He sucks ass, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So, what can AEW do? In my opinion, it's already a wrap, right? This, like, they're going to carry this on to the next pay-per-view. There's no way that this is going to be the thing that main events the England show, right? They're going to have to figure something out for that, right? That's a big show, and, you know, they're going to need to, like, actually have, like, a main event. CM Punk is coming back. Who gives a flying fuck? He's nearly, like, 50 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a flying fuck about CM Punk anymore. He's just a cancer to this company completely. That's one thing Seth Rollins was correct about. But overall, right, what does AEW tell us every week? It tells us a couple of things. Number one, nothing in this fucking company is taken seriously, right? The fact that Orange Cassidy is basically undefeated for a year is just laughable. It's strange to me. It is flabbergasting to me that this hasn't happened yet. What I'm going to present here. What should happen is people show up, like you have someone, I don't know, let's say Brian Cage, right? Someone of that caliber, or Wardlow. And he wrestles MJF, he wrestles Orange Cassidy. And Orange Cassidy puts his hands in the pocket and starts doing the little Orange Cassidy kicks, you know, the low kicks where the crowd goes crazy. And after the first kick, the other guy just short arm clotheslines him, right? Takes the glasses, breaks them, right? Picks him up, hits his finisher like 3 times in a row, and pins him with a foot on his chest, right? Then, after he pins and completely squashes Orange Cassidy, right? He takes the title, throws it on the ground because it's a shit title, takes Orange Cassidy, throws him out, and then hits his finisher on Orange Cassidy again on the table or something, right? Or hits him with a chair in the head. And then that is the end of Orange Cassidy. That, to me, that's the only way the Orange Cassidy character makes sense, right? Is if you use it to finally establish seriousness. You get a serious guy, and he's like, yo, I'm not the one to be fucked with, right? I'm not the one you're going to kick slowly, and I'm going to stand there like a fucking idiot, right? No. I'm going to short arm clothesline you, right? Then I'm going to powerbomb the fuck out of you or whatever his finisher is going to be. And that's how it's going to go down, right? Imagine him doing this to Kane, right? Or even worse, imagine Orange Cassidy doing this to like Snitsky, right? To like a character that's presented like a psychopath. Do this. What I just said, do it with Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus should just go out and just brutalize Orange Cassidy if you want to push Luchasaurus out. And then take off his mask so he's not Luchasaurus anymore. So he fucking takes himself seriously. This company doesn't take anything seriously. And when you don't take it seriously, nobody else is going to take it seriously, right? There's only so much that you can do with Orange Cassidy as one of your champions. You can elevate that title. Like when Pac had it, it actually meant something. Which brings me to my next point. AEW is 1 foot out the door because there's no consistency. When was the last time we saw Pac on TV? I don't remember. Right? When was the last time we had any consistency in the women's division? I don't remember. Chris Statlander is now the TBS champion. No, that shouldn't have happened. What should have happened is this. Jade Cargill, who is probably the best female wrestler in the world, should have gone, become the women's champion, double champ, and then relinquished the inferior title, and then Chris Statlander could have won it in a tournament or something. Right? Jade Cargill is like basically the only woman in wrestling that is interesting. Right? All the other ones are shit. I mean, her and Rhea Ripley, I guess, right? WWE should be going after Jade Cargill because she actually is unique and looks badass, right? But instead, what do? They hire people like Nikki Cross. They continuously push people like Liv Morgan and Zelina Vega who are too small to be believable, right? But that's not here or there. AEW has the same problem. Their women's division is complete shit. But they have a few good ones, you know, namely Jade Cargill, right? But the point I'm trying to make, motherfucks, is that AEW is in worse shape than WWE because AEW isn't even trying to improve. They've pretty much just settled on the fact that they are the company that has people like Danhausen and Orange Cassidy. And all the idiots who cheer for Orange Cassidy, right, are the reason why this company is going to ultimately fail. You know, I'll leave it with this, motherfucks. I saw a video of the main event, the finish of the main event, the Four Corners main event, where MJF pins Darby Allin with a headlock takeover, which is stupid. And the guy that taped it, he was in the crowd, right? And he was on the side that actually had fans. And on the other side, the camera side, it was completely empty. There was like 3 people there, right? This is a pay-per-view, motherfucks. This is a pay-per-view you couldn't even sell tickets to, right? So oh, hater, it's always like that on camera. It's like, no, it isn't, motherfuckers. No, it isn't. I've been to a lot of WWE shows, pay-per-views, and Monday Night Raws and shit like that, and it's never been like that. I've never seen it like that. I've gone to shows that haven't sold out. I've gone to like No Mercies, like random No Mercies. It's never been like that. I've never seen that kind of emptiness except for an AEW. So with that being said, cucks, suck a fat one. AEW is going down.